Hi, Clarity family. Welcome to your reading. Y'all know how we do it over here. No sugarcoating, no soft landings. We're about to tap all the way in and get down to the raw truth. But before we dive in, real quick, I do have a limited time psychic reading on special. Just $33 for 3 questions. You choose the questions, I channel the answers. It's for those of you who want the personal clarity, the real confirmation about your situation. The link's in the description. All right, let's get into it. Meditate here on the 3 cards and pick the one that calmly draws you the most. This is card 1 with the black obsidian crystal, card 2 with the rose quartz, and card 3 with the carnelian crystal. All right, so let's get straight into it. Hi, Clarity family. Welcome to your reading. Y'all already know how we do it over here. No sugarcoating, no soft landings. We're about to tap all the way in and get down to the raw truth. And before we dive in, real quick, I do have a limited time psychic reading on special, just $33 for 3 questions. You choose the questions, I channel the answers. It's for those of you who want the personal clarity, the real confirmation about your situation. The link's in the description. All right, let's get into it. Pile 1. You were drawn here to the obsidian, the black obsidian heart crystal. Listen closely. Black obsidian, it equals raw truth plus protection. So this stone cuts through illusions and exposes the shadows. It tells me that your person's energy around you isn't casual, it's intense, karmic, and spirit is protecting you from any fake vibes. All right, now let's talk about the 3 of Wands, okay? Because this energy, woo, listen, this is hot, it's heavy and undeniable, because 3 of Wands equals they're watching you, waiting on you, and low-key plotting their next move. This isn't someone who's forgotten about you. It's someone who's got their eyes locked in. They're locked and they are thinking, what's the next step? Should I move closer? How do I make this happen without fumbling? Right? So the translation to that is this. They feel your energy even when you're not around. And they are looking at you like a door that's still open. But they're hesitant, overthinking, and actually hoping that you will give them a sign. Truth be told, this card screams longing, curiosity, and anticipation. They don't just want to know how you're doing. They want to know if there's still space for them in your world. And listen, this is just the opening. We got 6 more cards to pull, and the deeper we go, the more exposed their energy gets. So don't click away, don't move, because at the very end, I'm giving you the total energetic frequency of this connection. That's where all the puzzle pieces click, and you will finally see the full truth about their feelings for you right now. Stay locked in. The energy only gets spicier from here. All right, so let's do it. What is the energy as it does relate? Let's see what's coming through. And you got the 3rd house. This is the house of communication. This is the house that rules over social media and spying. Somebody is nosy AF. Okay? They are watching you, your every move, checking your socials, keeping tabs, and maybe even asking mutuals about you. Okay, so this energy is loud. I can't stop looking, but I'm too scared to say what I feel directly. Okay, they are circling around your energy like a detective instead of stepping up like a grown adult. And the reason you're picking this up is because their curiosity is obsessive. And we're not done, okay? It even gets deeper. So we're going to pull the next card and see what is fueling this obsession and why they feel like they have to lurk instead of speak. Like, what's up with that, right? So let's do it. Let's see what's going on with the next card. And also, I'm feeling a spiritual download. So I'm going to give you that too, along with this energy. Two of Wands. This is fire energy. It rules over the fire zodiacs. Okay. But let me tell you what I'm picking up with this Two of Wands, okay? Because this is not light and it's not cute. Okay, so this is straight fire energy, first of all. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This one rules the fire zodiac. So if you or your persons are rocking those placements, yeah, this is them showing up loud, okay? Now, that energy could be in the top placements of their birth chart. It could be in the sun, moon, rising sign, the 7th house of relationships, or even the planet Venus, but it's there. But here's the kicker. This is not cute. The Two of Wands is about choices, crossroads, and power moves. So this person is sitting back plotting like, do I stay safe where I am? Or do I step up and face her? They are restless. They are looking at you like an opportunity they don't want to miss, but also low-key scared of what it means if they actually step forward. And the spiritual download that I'm picking up is this. Listen, they want to hold the world in their hands. That's what they want to do. But they don't know if they can hold you. So yeah, Spirit is saying that they see your value crystal clear. And it's intimidating as hell. So that's why they sit at the crossroads pretending to strategize instead of actually moving. And trust me, this energy is it only keeps heating up. All right, so stay with me because the next card is about to expose what's really underneath this hesitation. All right. Okay. What is the energy as it does relate? Let's see what's coming through. And you got, we need to let each other go. They're having a hard time right now. They are having a hard time. Do you hear me? Yeah. They are in that back and forth spiral right now, okay? One minute they are pulled towards you heavy, and the next minute they're convincing themselves, nah, I gotta let this go. I can't handle it. But here's the thing. This isn't real release. This is them struggling to detach because your energy is glued to their soul. They tell themselves they should walk away. But the obsession, remember the spying, right? The lurking, the crossroads, it keeps them chained up. That's what keeps them chained up. And Spirit is saying, honey, they keep saying let go, but Spirit says they can't because the lesson ain't learned yet. It is not learned yet. Okay? Now, fam, we're not done yet, fam. I am going to show you exactly why they can't quit this connection, even when they swear that they are done. I'm going to show you. Okay, so let's pull your next card. You got slave. And the energy here is giving your willpower to an external authority out of fear of making your own choices. This slave energy is messy. It's messy and it's layered. So let me tell you what I'm channeling here. This is the real reason they can't let go. Okay? Here's exactly why they can't quit this connection, even when they swear that they're done. This is them giving their willpower to an external authority. Fear, ego, trauma, other people's opinions, instead of standing on their own 2 feet. Let's keep it real. This energy is messy AF. Layers on layers. They'd rather stay chained to old patterns than make a bold choice for themselves. And Spirit is showing me that this person is out here moving like, I can't decide for myself. I'm scared of the fallout. I'm scared of my own shadow. And that's why they obsess over you, but can't step fully towards you because they are still a slave to their fear. Okay? Now, man, I'm getting a serious spiritual download right now. They bow to everything but the truth in their heart. And Spirit is making it loud. Until they reclaim their power, they will keep circling you, stuck, restless, and haunted. Yeah, they will. And listen, this ain't even the end of it. So stay locked in because the next card is about to peel back another layer and show you what this slave energy is really masking underneath. All right, so let's do it. What is the energy? Okay, so now listen, you got 2 more cards to go, okay, before the energetic frequency. And I'm picking up something that's just, man, it's deep, okay? So you're not going to want to miss this. And that energetic frequency at the end, you won't want to miss it. So the card says, I like you. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming. Fun, flirting, want to date. See, this is what they're thinking about you. This is your energy. Yes, they do like you. And we got that earlier in the reading. We picked that up loud and clear, right? But here's what I'm picking up with this. See, like I said, we have been picking up on this since the very start, and Spirit just confirmed it loud and clear. Yes, they do like you. Yes, they're thinking about you in that way. And don't get it twisted. This is your energy pulling this truth out of them. But here's the thing. They don't just like you in a casual way. This ain't just about flirtation. They are playing it small with this phrase because what's really underneath is way more layered. They say, I like you, but what they really mean is, I can't stop thinking about you. It's safer for them to label it as like, but their soul is screaming something much deeper. And listen, we got one more card to go before we drop that total energetic frequency at the end. And I promise you, you're not going to want to miss that. All right, so let's do it. Because listen, y'all, listen. The energy that I am channeling right now, this man's D energy is loud. It's loud, it's messy, and it's coming straight through in this last card. All right, so stay right here. It's about to get real. It's about to get real. What is the energy as it does relate? King of Wands. Y'all, you see that? This is fire energy. It's fire. Okay. I'm going to move your cards over. Give me 1 second. Okay. This right here, King of Wands. Baby, this ain't no boy energy. This is man energy. Bold, confident, sexual, magnetic. The King of Wands is that alpha vibe. They want to take charge. They want to be seen. They want to stand in their power. And when it comes to you, they want to impress you, dominate the connection, and show you they got it. Okay? Show you they got it like that. His ego is thirsty. His passion is loud, and his desire for you is undeniable. This is why you have been feeling that raw pull. And it's not just, I like you. It's, I want you. I need you. I'm obsessed with the idea of you. But here's the messy layer. When he is in his light energy, the king wants to protect, provide, and pursue. When he slips into his shadow energy, he came off cocky, selfish, and all about control. And that's the tension you're feeling, because he's torn between wanting to step up like a king and falling back into patterns that keep him chained, like the slave energy we just exposed. And fam, this takes us right into the total energetic frequency of this whole connection, the truth bomb that ties every card together. So stay locked in, because I'm about to lay out exactly what all of this adds up to, and you do not want to miss it. All right, so let's do it. All right, fam, let's keep it all the way real. When we put every single card together, the Black Obsidian Crystal, the Three of Wands, the third house, the Two of Wands, we need to let each other go, the slave energy, and the I like you, and the King of Wands. Here's the truth. This connection is obsession wrapped in confusion. wrapped in lust, wrapped in karmic lessons. The black obsidian showed us from the jump that spirit is protecting you from illusions. Spirit is protecting you. The Three of Wands told us that they're watching, waiting, strategizing, and obsessed with your energy. The third house, it confirmed the lurking, spying, nosy AF behavior. And the Two of Wands, it exposed the crossroads. They want you, but they are stuck in indecision. We need to let each other go. That revealed the push-pull. They swear that they are done, but they can't detach. Slave energy was the mask. Fear, ego, and control issues, keeping them chained. I like you softened it. But it's deeper than like. It's fixation. It's desire. And then the King of Wands came through loud, screaming. Big ego, big fire, big D energy. Okay? Now, either that's something that they really got or something they really want. You hear me? But that has them lusting and longing for you nonstop. Now, the raw truth is this. This person cannot quit you because they are addicted to your energy, but they're also terrified of what it means to truly show up for you. Their pride and their fear are fighting a war that they haven't figured out how to win. Okay? Their heart is pulled towards you. Their mind, conflicted AF. Their body, thirsty, obsessed, restless. Their soul, learning karmic lessons through you. So the total energetic frequency equals karmic obsession plus spiritual awakening. They can't walk away because spirit won't let them until they learn what they need to learn. Clarity fam, that's the message. Their feelings for you right now. Obsession, confusion, lust, and a soul tie that can't shake even when they swear they're done. And if you're sitting here like, okay, but what about my specific situation? Don't forget, I've got that limited time psychic reading for $33. Any 3 questions, straight answers, raw truth. The link's in the description. Get it today and let's uncover your clarity. Hi, Clarity family. Welcome to your reading. And listen, y'all already know how I move. I'm the messenger. I don't sugarcoat, and I'm going to tell you how it really is. If you came here for fluff, baby, this ain't it. We get raw, we get real, and we get right to the point. Real quick before we dive in, I do have a limited time psychic reading offer for you. $33 for 3 questions. Any 3 questions, right? Any 3 things that you want clarity on. Love, money, career, situationships. I'll tap in and channel the truth straight to you. The link's in the description if you're ready to stop guessing and start knowing. All right, so let's lock into pile 2. If you chose the rose quartz crystal, baby, this is all about love, softness, and heart energy. See, rose quartz is pure attraction, pure magnetism. It's given, they pulled to you, okay? They are pulled to you. They can't resist your vibe, your glow up. Your glow up got them shook. You see what I'm saying? And now you pair that with the moon. And let me be clear. The moon card equals confusion, illusion, secrets, and hidden feelings. So what's the energy here? They like you. They want you. But they're low-key lost in their own shadows. And they don't know how to read you, and they don't even know how to fully read themselves. See, because they stay in the dark because your light is too bright. They can't step to you straight because the moon energy is exposing their fears, their lies, and their insecurities. They are attracted AF, but they're hiding it, masking it, or playing games because they don't want you to know how deep it really goes. And listen, fam, this is just the first card. We got 6 more to go. And trust me, the deeper we dig, the more their messy little secrets get dragged out. So don't move, don't click away, because at the end, I'm dropping the total energetic frequency of this connection, and you're not going to want to miss that truth bomb. No, you're not. So let's do it. Let's go ahead and pull your next card. What is the energy as it does relate? What is coming through? You got the 3rd house. This is the 3rd house of communication. I do want to mention that the 3rd house did come out in pile 1. So if you were initially drawn to pile 1, this is a synchronicity here. If you were initially drawn to pile 1, this would be a synchronicity for you. And that is a pile you may want to take a look at as well. But let me go ahead and pull the next card, and then I'll read the energy together. And you have here, look, the 5 of Pentacles. They worried. Somebody's worried. The Pentacle energy is physical energy, does represent the Earth zodiacs. The 3rd house rules over Gemini. But so first I'm going to start here with the 3rd house of communication, because this is messy. And the 5 of Pentacles, look, this person is worried, okay? And they're worried about something physical. Could be worried about their finances, but they are worried. But I'm going to channel this energy. Thank you, Spirit. All right, so first off, you got the 3rd house popping out. And let me tell you, the 3rd house is, like I said, is communication, gossip, spying, lurking. So this is Spirit doubling down. Same house, same messy energy. Somebody's watching, listening, scrolling, lurking. They're in your business. They're nosy AF. And instead of speaking up directly, they are sitting behind the scenes trying to figure you out. Now let's pair that with the 5 of Pentacles. Honey, that's worry, lack, fear of rejection, abandonment vibes. Pentacle energy equals physical reality. So this could be money, security, or stability. But in love readings, the 5 of Pentacles is straight up, I'm scared she's going to leave me out in the cold. This person is worried about their finances, worried about their status compared to you, worried about being shut out if they actually came forward. Now I'm getting a spiritual download here, and that is this. They spy because they're scared. They don't speak because they don't feel worthy. This is why they're quiet. Because deep down they feel like they don't measure up to you. So they rather watch from the shadows than risk that rejection. And fam, we're only just peeling the surface. Stay locked in, because the next card is about to show exactly what they're hiding under all that worry. Let's go. All right. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy as it does relate? And you got, I bury myself in work to forget you. This person says, I bury myself in work to forget you. Yeah. Let's keep it real. This ain't about ambition. This is about avoidance. They are literally clocking in, keeping busy, distracting themselves. Anything to not deal with how strong this connection pulls on them. But guess what? It's not working. Work becomes a band-aid, but the wound is still bleeding. They finish the shift, come home, and boom, your energy is still in their head, haunting them. They try to drown you out with noise, but your soul still plays on repeat. They can't run from it. And deep down, they know that they're just stalling. They're just stalling. And fam, listen, we've still got more cards to pull, and it only gets deeper from here. The next card, the next one is about to show what's breaking through their denial, no matter how hard they work to cover it up. All right, so let's do it. Yes. What is the energy as it does relate? What is coming through? You got a hedonist. Pursues pleasure to the detriment of health, indulges at the expense of others. And I said indulge, y'all. A hedonist. Hedonist, y'all. Well, that's why they broke. That's why they worried. Listen, this is crazy. Because this is why that Five of Pentacles came up loud earlier. Because they've been out here chasing temporary highs instead of building real stability. Their downfall is their own indulgence. They bury themselves in work, but then blow it all. They blow it all on distractions, addictions, or people who don't matter. And then they sit there feeling empty, thinking about you. This energy is messy AF, layers on layers. Okay? And so Spirit is exposing that they self-sabotage with instant gratification and then play victim when the consequences hit. They feed the flesh, but starve the soul. And that's why you stay in their mind, because your energy is what they can't buy, replace, or waste. And fam, buckle up, because the next card is about to expose whether this person is actually gonna face these demons or keep spiraling while you level up. All right, so let's do it. What is the energy as it does relate? What is coming through? Coffin. Endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, and transition. Listen, this is the nail in the coffin for the old cycle. Okay? Pun intended. So Spirit is saying the way this person has been moving, that version of them is done. It can't continue like this. All that lurking in the third house, dead. All that Five of Pentacles worry energy, dead. All that burying themselves and work to avoid you, dead. The hedonist self-sabotage, dead. Spirit is dragging them through endings so they either transform or lose access completely. This isn't just about the connection, it's about their whole life. They're being forced into growth, whether they like it or not. You are the catalyst, not the coffin. Your energy didn't kill them, it woke them up. And now they are facing their own shadow, their own endings, and their own rebirth. And fam, you already know what time it is. We have reached the point where we all tie all of this together after your final card. Okay, we're gonna dive into, and y'all, I feel that this total energetic frequency is messy, y'all, but we're gonna go ahead and pull your next card, your final message, and dive deep into that total energetic frequency. And I'm picking up something that I didn't mention earlier that is going to shock you to pieces, and that's in the total energetic frequency. But first, let me go ahead and pull your final message. What is the energy as it does relate? You got the Wheel of Fortune. You're blessed, and they know it. The Wheel of Fortune showing up like this is not a coincidence. No. Because here is, give me 1 second. Let me adjust your cards. Okay, so listen, this ain't no coincidence. This is destiny. You are blessed, and they know it. The wheel shows up when Spirit says, this connection was fated. This person crossed your path for a reason, and the cycles turning right now are no accident. They see you glowing. They see the blessings stacking around you. And instead of leveling up with you, they are spinning in their own karmic loop. Broke, indulgent, avoiding, lurking, while you rise higher. The wheel is turning in your favor, but it's crushing their ego in the process. All right, Clarity fam, let's pull it all together. Rose quartz plus the moon. Attraction, hidden feelings, confusions. They're lost in their own shadow while you shine. Third house and the Five of Pentacles plus the Five of Pentacles. That's lurking, spying, worried about rejection, worried about their worth. I bury myself in work to forget you. Avoidance, trying to drown out your energy, but failing miserably. They are failing miserably. Hedonist, messy indulgence, broke energy, self-sabotage. Coffin, Spirit shutting it all down. Endings, growth, forcing transformation. Wheel of Fortune, the Truth Bomb. You are destiny, you are blessed, and they know it. The total frequency equals karmic obsession plus destiny awareness. They know they fumbled with someone chosen, and it haunts them. They can't quit you. They can't match you. And Spirit is spinning the wheel in your favor, not theirs. Okay? And the truth is this isn't just about feelings anymore. This is about fate. You're aligned with blessings while they're stuck watching the cycle repeat until they learn their lesson. So pile 2, their feelings for you right now. Attraction, obsession, fear, and flat out knowing you're blessed while they're stuck in their own mess. And if you're sitting here like, okay, but what about my specific connection? Remember, I've got that limited time psychic reading for $33. Any 3 questions, channeled straight with no sugarcoating. There's a lot of things that I can say in your private reading that I cannot say here on YouTube. The link is in the description if you're ready for your clarity. As always, with clarity and love. Hi, Clarity family. Welcome to your reading. And listen, if you've been here before, you already know I'm not here to play nice. I'm here to drag the truth out into the open. No sugarcoating, no soft edges, just the raw tea. Before we dive in, though, let me say this. I've got a limited time personal psychic reading right now. 3 questions for $33. And let me keep it a buck with you. There are things that I can say in a personal reading that I cannot say here on YouTube. So if you're sitting there like, no, I need my clarity on my situation, hit the link in the description and book it today. Now, let's get into pile 3. If you chose the carnelian crystal, woo, baby, that's straight sacral chakra fire. Carnelian is raw passion, bold energy, creative drive, and sexual attraction turned all the way up. So this person feels the heat when it comes to you. It's like you light them up in ways that nobody else can. And paired with the Justice card, ooh, this is karmic AF. Justice means truth, accountability, balance, and consequences. Okay? This connection is not surface level. It's karmic. It's spiritual court. And it's like spirit saying, what's owed will be paid in this dynamic, one way or the other. All right? So what are their feelings for you right now? They know that they can't just play games here. They know the truth is watching, the scales are tipping, and they mishandled you. Karma's got their number. Okay? Let me say it louder for the fam in the back. Karma's got their number. You are their mirror, their match, and their judge all in one. They are turned on and terrified at the same time. And listen, that's just the opening card. We got 6 more cards to go in this pile, and the energy gets messier, louder, and way more exposed the deeper we pull. So don't even think about clicking off, because at the very end, I'm dropping the total energetic frequency of this connection. That's the part that'll shock you, the part you really came for. Stay locked in. This is about to get fire. Let's go. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy as it does relate? You got a square, honey, and a semi-square tension. This is a energy in an astrological birth chart. Okay, that's the square and a semi-square. It's not good, I'm gonna tell you that, but we'll get to that energy in a moment. And you also have, look, the 3 of Swords. Well, no wonder the square came out. And Justice. Look, we'll start with the square and then we'll move over here to the 3 of Swords. The sword energy is air energy and also represents the air zodiacs. But I'm going to tell you all about that. But first, baby, we diving into this tension that we feel right now with this connection. Okay. If you know astrology, then you already know this is tension. This is pure friction. This is pressure. This ain't smooth energy. It's conflict. It's clashing. It's bumping heads. This person feels pulled towards you, but Spirit says the connection is rubbing their shadow raw. They feel both attracted and agitated. You bring out the parts of them they don't want to face. And instead of leveling up, they wrestle with it. The fire is real, but so is the fight. Okay? And then boom, you get the Three of Swords. That's heartbreak, betrayal, third party energy, tears that never got cried out loud. Sword energy equals air. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius placements could be relevant here. But more than that, it's about the mental stress that this person feels when it comes to you. They're torn. Their heart knows one thing, and their mind fights it. And the result? Pain, separation, and mess. For some of you, yes, there may be a third party in the mix. For others, the third party is their own damn fear and ego. This is why justice drew you. Because spirit don't play when it comes to heartbreak. You dish it, you get it back. And fam, this is only the beginning of the mess. So stay with me because the next card is about to show you what's fueling all of this pain and tension beneath the surface. Let's go. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy as it does relate? What is coming through? You don't know how hard it was to let you go, is what this card screams. It's screaming in my feelings. It's screaming I effed up. It's screaming I'm so sorry. This card screams regret. This person's been wrestling with the tension, that square energy, and the heartbreak, that Three of Swords. And now they are admitting it. Walking away from you damn near broke them. And they didn't let you go because they stopped feeling. They let you go because they couldn't handle the intensity, the karma, the shadow work you triggered in them. And now they are haunted. See, because they thought losing you would free them. But instead, it shackled them to regret. This is why you were drawn to the Justice card, okay? Because Spirit said choices have consequence. Choices have consequences. And baby, this person is living in that consequence. And listen, it doesn't stop here. No. Stick with me because the next card is about to peel back the mask and show you what they are hiding behind all that regret. All right, let's do it. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy as it does relate? You got mother, smothering or abandoning children, instilling guilt in children for becoming independent. That's the mother's shadow energy I'm picking up. I feel like a lot of this person's decisions is based on their mothering experience of like whoever their maternal figure was in their life. That's the reason they express themselves in relationships the way that they do, especially with you. But it's something deeper to this mothering stuff, and it's just deep. But I'm going to hold this until the total energetic frequency because it goes along with what else I need to share with you. But let's go ahead and tap into this smothering or abandoning children and instilling guilt in children for becoming independent. The mother also is ruled by the moon, and the moon also rules over the zodiac sign of Cancer. Okay? Now, This is not the nurturing, healed side. We're talking shadow mother energy. A lot of this person's choices in love, especially with you, are rooted in how they were mothered. So if their mother smothered them, they run from intimacy because they equate closeness with control. If their mother abandoned them, then they fear rejection so badly that they self-sabotage before you can leave. If they were guilted, they feel like love is a trap instead of blessing. If they were spoiled, that will lead them more towards narcissistic tendencies. So you're not just dealing with this person, you're dealing with their unhealed relationship with their mother. And that wound is driving how they show up or don't show up with you. They don't even realize it, but they have been in relationships with their mother's shadow, not with you. And spirit is making it loud. Until they face that wound, their patterns with you and anyone else will keep replaying. And listen, I am holding something deeper connected to this mother energy for the total energetic frequency at the end because it ties everything together with the karmic theme of justice. But before we get there, let's pull the next card because it's about to expose how this wounded dynamic shows up directly in your connection. All right. Let's do it. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy as it does relate? What is coming through? Seduction. And the card says attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third-party interferences. See, this is what I'm saying. This person runs on distraction instead of facing the real emotional work. They chase quick thrills. They flirt, they entertain, they look for outside validation because they don't know how to sit with their own wounds. And remember what we just talked about, that mother shadow energy. This is where it shows up. They learned love as control, abandonment, or guilt. So now they seek attention in shallow ways to fill a void that never closes. Spirit is calling it messy AF. These temptations don't mean anything deep. They're just band-aids. But every third-party energy creates distance between you two and adds to the karmic debt that they're stacking. They chase seduction because they don't feel worthy of the real thing. And you are the real thing. That's why their feelings for you are so heavy, but also why they run into messy situations they don't even want long term. And listen, we got one more card to go before the total energetic frequency. And it's about to shock you to pieces because I've been holding back one layer of this story until now. Okay, so let's do it. This is your final message card before the frequency. Right. You got judgment. How is judgment your final card and you were drawn here to justice? Well, let me explain that. And it's not a coincidence. It's not. Let's dive deep. Look how wild this is. You started pile 3 with justice, and now we're ending with judgment. That's not a coincidence. That spirit saying court is in session and the verdict is coming down. Judgment equals the balance, the karma, the cause and effect. Judgment, the awakening, the reckoning, the truth that can't be denied. So this person is standing in spiritual court right now. The choices they made, the heartbreak, the avoidance, the mother wounds, the seduction, the temptation, all of it is being weighed. And Spirit is saying, no more running. It's time to face the music. You were the test. You were the mirror. And now the verdict is on them, not you. And fam, that takes us into total energetic frequency of this connection. So stay locked in, because I've been holding back one shocking piece of truth, okay, about this pile. And this is where it all comes together. All right. Thank you, Spirit. All right, Clarity family, here's the truth bomb. This frequency is messy, it's karmic, and divinely orchestrated. You started with the carnelian plus justice, passion, fire, karma. This connection is hot, magnetic, and straight up in Spirit's courtroom. Then came the square plus semi-square, plus the 3 of swords. Tension, conflict, heartbreak. This person carries chaos, and instead of healing it, they bleed it into their connections. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. This exposed their regret. They didn't stop caring. They just couldn't handle the weight of you. And the mother shadow energy, it showed us the root wound, smothering, abandonment, or guilt from their maternal figure that warped how they love. That's why they run. That's why they sabotage. That's why they chase distractions. Seduction. Confirmed. It confirmed the messy third party. Shallow. That temptation energy. They use cheap thrills to patch holes that they refuse to stitch. And finally, judgment. Judgment landed. The gavel, awakening, reckoning, karmic verdict. Spirit saying, playtime is over. Trust must be faced. Truth must be faced. Their feelings for you right now, they are torn to pieces. They crave you, regret losing you, but their shadow is louder than their healing. They are chained to cycles they inherited from their maternal figure, from their ego, from their avoidance, and Spirit is dragging them through judgment because of it. You were not just their lover, you were their karma. You were the mirror sent to expose every shadow they tried to bury. And that's why the pull is so intense, because Spirit used you as their awakening. Whether they rise or fall, that's on them. Their heart wants you. Their mind haunted plus conflicted. Their shadow still running mom's programming, plus chasing temptation. And their soul begging for awakening. The total frequency equals karmic reckoning. They can't escape this connection because you are the catalyst Spirit used to bring them face to face with their truth. Clarity fam, that's the message. Their feelings for you right now: obsession, regret, temptation, and karmic awakening. They can't forget you because you are their judgment, their mirror, and their turning point. And listen, if you're still sitting here like, this hits, but what about my personal story? That's where the personal reading comes in. 3 questions, $33, and I'll channel what I can't say here on YouTube. The link's in the description. With clarity and love.